Good day, everyone. Welcome to our forum discussion on technology and its impact on society. Technology has become an essential part of our daily life, influencing we are communicate, work, study, and develop economies around the world. In recent years, technological advancement has grown rapidly. Global reports show that billions of people are now internet users, and many industries rely on digital systems to operate efficiently. Technology is widely applied in healthcare, education, transportation, and business. Today, we will explore how technology affects economic growth and education and overall human life. I am the moderator for this session. My name is Stefan Daniel bin Kusudinata, and I am joined by our three panelists here who will share their insights and perspective. Our first panelist is Mr. Sharif Al Idrus, which is a digital transformation manager at Petronas Sendirian Berhad. And our second panelist is Miss Aisha, an education technology specialist at Fisher Learn Education Center. And our third panelist is Mr. Nazrul Amirul, a technology and society researcher at the Malaysian Institute of Social Innovation. We are grateful to have all of them here and we look forward to their valuable insights. Now, let us begin with our first question. Our first question is: does technology help the economy of a country grow? Mr. Sharif, could you begin by sharing your opinion?
Thank you, moderator. First of all, I would like to thank you for allowing me to speak here today. Now, I would contend that technology plays an important role in economic growth by increasing the productivity and the efficiency of industries in lots of countries. For example, in manufacturing, advanced machines help companies to create products at a higher rate and at a lower cost, allowing them to compete globally. It also creates new job opportunities in fields such as information technology and digital services, which attracts investors and their investments. This in turn supports the national income. For these reasons, I believe that technology is a key factor in economic development.
Thank you for that insight. May I invite Mr. Nazrul for provide his view?
Thank you, Steven, our moderator today. While technology support economic growth, the issue is more complex. It improve efficiency and innovations, but can also create challenge for workers. Automation and artificial intelligence may replace jobs that involve repetitive tasks, and those without digital skills may struggle to adapt. This can lead to unemployment or income inequality, where the benefits or technology are not shared equally across society.
Mr. Sharif, would you agree or offer a other perspective?
Thank you, Mr. Nazrul, for raising such an important point about the challenges of technology may create. First of all, it is true that automation can replace certain jobs, but it's only a small portion of jobs. However, it is proven historically with the advancement of technology, it also creates new job opportunities for the people. For example, the growth of the internet, it has created new careers such as digital marketing, software engineers, and cybersecurity. Therefore, I still believe that technology does not only remove jobs but also transform the nature of work in the economy of a country.
Okay, Sharif, I agree that technological development creates new industry and jobs. However, the transitions can be difficult. Workers displaced by automation often need times, training, and financial support to move into new roles. This highlights the needs for education system and government policy that focus on reskills and training. Without proper support, technology progress could increase economic inequality even as overall growth continues.
First of all, again, Mr. Nazrul raised an important point about the need of training and education during technological change. In many successful economies, government and companies work hand in hand for skill development programs that help workers to adapt to new technologies. When individuals gain the necessary digital skills, they are better prepared for the participation in technology driven industries. This shows that technology can be a strong driver of economic growth when supported by effective education systems, workforce training, and policies that enable people to adapt to change.
Thank you, Mr. Sharif and Mr. Nazrul, for your comprehensive response. Overall, technology has enormous potential to drive development, but its benefits rely on thoughtful planning education, training, and supportive policies to make sure everyone can gain from it. Artificial intelligence has become increasingly popular in education. This brings us to our second question. Has the rise of AI students reduced students' motivation to develop original ideas and critical thinking skill? Ms. Aisha, please begin.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. All right, to answer that question from an educational technological perspective, artificial intelligence can strongly support learning when it is used appropriately because it can help students access information quickly and understand difficult topics, develop ideas for their assignments. AI also can provide explanation and additional perspective to promote deeper understanding and creativity. Rather than replacing thinking, it can serve as a supportive tool to enhance engagements. It can act as a catalyst for intellectual exploration and curiosity, even. So, to answer the question, AI does not necessarily reduce students' motivation and can, when used properly, it can strengthen critical thinking and originality.
Thank you, Ms. Aisha. Mr. Sharif, what do you think about this?
First of all, I would like to thank Ms. Aisha for her insight on the matter. And for now, we all cannot deny the benefits of AI, that's for sure. But its rapid development, I believe it may reduce students' focus or motivation to develop original ideas and their critical thinking skills as well. This happens if it is not effectively managed because AI, they generate instant answers. So some students, when trying to complete their assignments or their homeworks, they depend on these instant answers from AI. Over a long period of time, these students may be overly reliant on AI, which can disrupt their critical thinking skills, their focus in class. Some might even develop a overly reliant syndrome, I would say, on AI because their brain always trying to search for shortcuts, and learning is a linear process. There is no shortcut to learning. To summarize it, although AI is a valuable tool, excessive use without guidance may discourage deep learning. Therefore, a careful supervision and clear academic guidelines are necessary to protect the students' critical thinking skills.
Ms. Aisha, how would you respond for this concern?
An interesting insight from Mr. Sharif. Well, I understand Mr. Sharif's concern about over reliance. Well, been there, done that. However, the solution is not to view AI as harmful, but to teach students digital literacy, how to use AI properly, how to use it responsibly. Because AI is widely used now, and that's something that is out of our control. If the assignments design that require analysis, reflection, and personal input, students still need to apply their own thinking, even with the existence of AI around them. With that, AI becomes a tool rather than replacing independent effort. On top of that, modern education system, a lot of educators are already replacing their teaching methods by focusing more on real world application, problem solving, and collaboration. And with proper guidance, AI actually can motivate students to explore ideas more confidently.
That is a very fair point, Miss Aisha. However, in reality, not all students will use AI responsibly. And I dare myself to even say that out of 100% of students, I would predict that around 80 to 90% will misuse AI and or become very reliant on AI. This, the reason is again, it's a shortcut. It's a shortcut for learning. If students depend too heavily on AI generated content, they might lose opportunities to practice reasoning, creativity. For this reason, the potential negative impact on motivation and critical thinking should not be ignored. Therefore, a stronger policies and guidance are necessary to prevent misuse.
Mr. Sharif raises a valid and important concern there of the possibility students misusing AI. I completely agree with you. Without proper guidelines, some students may treat AI as a shortcut. However, again, AI itself does not reduce students' motivation to develop original ideas. Motivation again, motivation it's mainly depends on the student's own attitude, discipline, and interest in learning. Well, some students undeniably they will choose to rely on AI for quick answers, but that decisions reflect on their personal choice, this personal choice rather than the influence of technology. Students who genuinely want to learn will still will still judge the information given to them, will still refine the ideas, will still choose to think critically, even with the tools given by AI. So therefore, even yes, I agree that with monitoring and policies are helpful, the student itself they need to take personal responsibility for their learning.
Thank you for those valuable opinions from Ms. Aisha and Mr. Sharif. Overall, the impact of AI depends on how it is used. With proper guidance, and it can enhance learning while still encouraging original thinking and critical skill. Technology continues to influence almost every aspect of modern life. Our final question is: do you think technology has made human lives better? Mr. Nadrul, please share your view.
Thank you, Steven. In my opinion, technology has greatly improved human life by exchanging communication, healthcare, education, and daily convenience. People can now connect instantly through smartphone and the internet even across countries, which strengthens relationship the global interaction. In healthcare, advanced medical tools and digital system help doctor diagnose and treat patients from efficiently, improving life expectancy and quality of life. Technology also makes education more accessible through online class and digital resource. Overall, it has brought many positive changes to society.
Thank you, Mr. Nazrul. Miss Aisha, what is your perspective about that?
Thank you to Mr. Nazrul for your very insightful points. Well, technology has both positive and negative sides on human life. So, whether technology makes life better, it depends on how it is used. On the positive side, technology improves convenience and efficiency, allowing people to shop online, work remotely, and this well, work remotely. It happened during the COVID-19 pandemic, where our parents still managed to do their work at home and even attended meetings using an application named Zoom. Well, and other than that, we can access a lot of information. Okay, however, technology can also lead to issues such as social media addiction, reduce face to face interaction, cybercrime, and then privacy concerns. Therefore, while technology brings many benefits, it also creates that need careful management.
Mr. Nazrul, what is your response about that?
Okay, Miss Aisa, decision clearly highlight the dual impact of technology. While it can create challenges such as overuse and privacy concerns, this issue depend on how people choose to use it. When used responsibly, technology improve efficient, safe, and access to service. For instant digital platform help business operate globally, while online systems make banking, education, and healthcare more access. Overall, technology continues to exchange many aspects of modern life.
Well, I agree with Mr. Nazarol's that responsible use plays an important role in shaping technology's impact. Technology is a tool, and its effect depend on how people used it and regulate it. With proper guidelines, it can support development in communication, transportation, and medical innovation. Therefore, yeah, rather than viewing technology as entirely good or bad, it is more accurate to focus on how societies manage and adapt to it. When used wisely, technology can positively contribute to human well being.
That is very important point about regulation and response use. Technology has inevitably transformed daily life in many positive ways, from faster communication to improved healthcare system, while challenge accept continuous innovation and education can help reduce negative impact. Overall, technology remains one of the main driving focus behind modern development, and its benefit can be minimized when individual and government work together to use it wisely.
Thank you to both panelists for your interesting discussion. Overall, technology has improved human life, and its future impact depends on how it is used. Uh, with proper guidance and responsible use, it can continue to enhance quality of life. To conclude today's forum, we have discussed three important questions about technology. Overall, the panelists agreed that technology can support economic growth by increasing productivity and creativity new industries. Although proper policies and training are needed to manage the challenges. Regarding AI and students, critical thinking It was highlighted that AI can either limit or enhance learning depending on how it is used. Lastly, in terms of human life in general, technology has improved communication, healthcare, and convenience, but it also brings certain risks that must be handled responsibly. In summary, technology has strong potential to benefit society, but its impact depends on how wisely it is used and managed. That concludes our forum for today. Thank you for everyone for listening and watching. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.